Hey guys, welcome to Teaching Texas. My name is Sarah and I am a first year teacher this year. So today's video is going to be a new series that I'm going to be starting on my channel, and well, it's really my first series, but that's besides the point. And it's going to be teacher buys, and so I'm basically going to be talking about a specific store in those series of videos and things that I think you should consider buying as a teacher. So today's video is going to be all about Dollar Tree and the glory and the worst things that has ever happened to us. So a little side note before I get into this video, Dollar Tree usually has in most of their stores a section called the Teaching Tree, which they have tons of resources that you could fit for your classroom. So that's just something to consider too. But I do have a list on my phone and I have some examples to show you. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the video. So the first thing on my list is bins, and this is probably the thing I'm going to be talking about the most in this video, because you need to buy your bins of a purpose, and I have learned that lesson, and I do have some to show you that I don't think you should buy, and I do have some that I do think you should buy. So the first ones I'm going to talk about are the ones that I think you should consider buying, and I have a hair in my face. And I actually don't have them. I ordered them online, so I'll insert a picture here, but they're just book bins, and you can get a set of 12 online of plastic book bins for $12. So they're $1 each. It's the cheapest I found them. So yeah, they're super great. I haven't decided if I either want to use them for my classroom library or I want to number them and each student is going to be assigned one bin. So it just depends on my classroom is. I haven't seen my classroom yet. Another one that I think you should consider buying are these. The lids are attached to them, and for these I just like holding groups of things or supplies. I'll show you another one of my examples. But yeah, these are a really great option, and these two are pretty much the same, just different sizes. Things like this I want to hold for small groups, like group work, things like that. And then these are going to be holding, they can hold a deck of cards, a box of crayons, small manipulatives, things like that. These you can get in a set of 2, sometimes 3 if you're lucky. So those are a really great deal. The ones that are going to get exchanged. So Dollar Tree does have a return policy, but you can't get your cash back. You can only exchange things. And these bins are going back because I just liked the colors on them, honestly. Circular bins don't really have a place in my classroom, and these aren't that great quality, so they're going to be exchanged pretty soon. The second thing I want to talk about are these facial sponges, I believe that's what they're called, and I have them in one of my bins. So they come in a pack of 3 of these little facial sponges like this, and you can use these for whiteboard erasers, guys. So I bought a ton of them, different colors, things like that, and whenever they all get really yucky, you can just throw them in your wash machine, take them home. So that's the second thing I think you should consider buying. The third thing is hand sanitizer. They do sell the pack that I believe it's like 12 ounces or bigger, 14, something like that. They also sell the mini ones, but buy the bigger one, obvious reasons. The fourth thing I think you should consider buying is your basic office supplies. So I have a list on my phone that I can just go over, so you can get a hole punch, binder rings, paper clips, safety pins, labels, rubber bands, anything you can imagine you can add in there. They even have Sharpies, so that's just something to consider. They have pens and pencils. I don't know how great quality is. I'm pretty specific about my pens, but they also sell those too. The fifth thing that they do have at the Dollar Tree is hot glue sticks. Now, hot glue sticks aren't that expensive, so it's not the end of the world, but you can get a 20-pack of the mini glue sticks at your Dollar Tree. The 7th and 8th things kind of go hand in hand with me. It also depends if your school supplies them for you, and that is small whiteboards and clipboards. So I just ended up buying 6 of each for right now because I intend on using them for small groups. But again, it just depends if your school is going to purchase them for you. But great finds, they're pretty great quality. The 9th thing that I think you should consider buying is construction paper and your poster boards. So those are $1. Usually the poster boards are 50 cents each, I believe. So that's a great idea. The 10th thing, I wish I could find it. It's in my box of supplies somewhere. But they sell these little light switches. I'll insert a picture somewhere in here about them, and they just look like a regular light switch, and you turn it on and off, and it's just a little light. And I wrote on mine, please do not disturb hard work in progress, and I want to use it at my small group table, so then when I'm working with individual or small groups of students, I have that light on and my students will know to not disturb me or use some type of hand signal if they need to go to the restroom, things like that. The 10th thing that I think you should buy, I hope I'm on number 10, is Mod Podge, and this goes for my more craftier teachers. And Mod Podge comes in like this paint container, if you know what I'm talking about, that size, for $1. Great deal. And I have one more thing, and they're kind of a mix, and then I have a couple like bonus things to show you too that I think are great deals. So the last little section are your prizes and games for your classroom. So for my classroom, I'm planning on doing a classroom economy. So for my prizes, I'm thinking about having certain groups of prizes, different amounts of classroom cash. So I haven't lined that out exactly, so if you have any tips, throw them my way too. So I'm just going to talk about a couple things that you can get from the Dollar Tree. So I don't plan on spending a lot of money. So they have these little growers. They come in a 15-pack for $1. You just put them in water and they're good. You can get a 35-pack of combat soldiers. Great for the guys. For girls, it was a little bit harder to find things that weren't just one thing for $1. But I remember when I was growing up, I was all about the cute supplies. So I found this 4-pack of notebooks, and they have these cute pens. So those are just things to consider. And as far as games, I found a lot of great stuff for my games. So they do, I did grab it. Okay, so they sell a 2-pack of game cards, so 50 cents per pack. For small groups right now, this is part of the teaching tree. It comes in a 4-pack, and they're just these little spinners that you flick for small group games. They sell these dice. They even sell the smaller dice. You get more, but I think these are fun. So I bought different colors of those. They sell this checker game, which I think would be great. They have inflatable globe. Again, it's a teaching tree item. And the last thing I have, but they have tons, they have this puzzle piece, and it's 60 pieces. It's about the United States of America, the 50 states. So I think that's a really good deal for $1. So yeah, just go and find what you think works best for you. And then I have a couple of bonus things to show you. So right now, for back to school, they're called like Magic Cover Brights, but it's 13.5 inches by 4 feet. I'm planning on using these for like poster boards, backgrounds, but they have a ton of colors of these. And then they have these little trash cans, and I bought 2 of them, and one says like not sharp and sharp, and I'm planning on using like community pencils for that. But yeah, these are just some of the things that I think are great things to consider when you're going to Dollar Tree as a teacher. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and consider subscribing and watching more of my videos. So y'all have a great day. Bye guys!